y'all, it's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas, and today we have a fun tutorial for you. Now, I'm going to go over how to use your SawGrass SG400 if you don't have anything else besides that dye sublimation printer. Now, the first thing I'm going to go over is kind of what dye sublimation is. It is a special printing process that when the ink gets heated, it turns that ink into a vapor and it bonds with the fabric of the shirt. That is why it is recommended for 100% polyester shirts or shirts that have a high polyester content. The lower the polyester content, the less vibrant the shirt is. Now, what is nice about dye sublimation is it's never gonna wash away. You can wash it, you can dry it, and it will be there permanently. Now, what you're gonna need for today's tutorial is your dye sublimation printer, which I have a SawGrass SG400, and it comes with the XOXO print manager, so that is the program we are going to be using today. You're also gonna need your shirt, which I'm just using a white long sleeve ball, 100% polyester t-shirt. You're also gonna need your paper, which I am using the Tex Print R dye sublimation paper, but any dye sublimation paper should work if it is compatible with your machine. I have my heat press preheating to 400 degrees for 55 seconds, and then other than that, you're gonna need some parchment paper. Now, if you'll give me a moment to get the camera angle changed, I will show you everything that we are going to do today. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go right here to my computer, and I'm just going to use this Texas Girl file that my artist created, something quick and easy to make. So as you can see, I'm just right here in my photo settings because this is just a JPEG. So I'm going to go ahead and click the print icon up here at the top. And as you can see, it says XOXO Print Manager. I'm going to go ahead and click print and give it a second because it's going to pop up with the XOXO right there. Okay, so the one thing we do need to go ahead and do is make sure to mirror that image because it prints backwards. And as you can see, I have my substrate set as polyester fabric. There we go. Then I have the paper set as Tex Print R, and then I have it on Auto Tray Select. Okay, now, one of the most important things before I send this to print, when you are loading your dye sub paper into your SawGrass printer, you want to load it with the Tex Print logo face side up. So now we're gonna go ahead and open up that tray, and we're gonna go ahead and click print. Now, I do have other samples of material that you can print on to be able to print on cotton shirts and dark shirts. I've got the samples of the Caesar Easy Sub, and then I also have some material from Specialty Materials, which we are going to be doing tutorials over. I have the Subliflock and the Subliprint. So don't worry, we are going to be doing tutorials over that as well. I just kind of wanted to show you what this process can actually look like because it is so cool. Now, the SawGrass SG400 runs about $550, nothing super duper expensive. And once it prints out, it looks something like this. And you look at that and you're like, wow, those colors look dull. Just wait till you actually put it on the shirt. That's where you can really see the life of the shirt. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is take and load our shirt on, just like we normally would. There we go. Pulling the collar off and make sure the sleeves are even on both sides. And we're going to use our t-shirt guide and I'm going to take my image just like normal, fold it towards the back so I can create my center crease mark. Okay, and I'm lining up that center mark with my t-shirt guide so I know that it's straight. But as you can see, if you do this, you only need this, but the problem with it is you can only do this on white shirts. So we're gonna let that set for just a second while the heat press is finishing heating up. It shouldn't take too long. But while the heat press is heating up, I will reiterate that we do have a sale going on our website. 25% off your entire purchase if you use the code anniversary3. And the sale runs until June 21st, 2019, midnight Central Standard Time. Now, which means that's like 10 p.m. Pacific time. So if you're in the California area, or 1 a.m. if you're Eastern time. Yes, I think that's how that works. I always get the time zone stuff confused, but man, when y'all see this, this is like the coolest thing ever. So if y'all are interested in seeing the other products, let me know. And we are going to be doing a die sub tutorial on the Brother Scan and Cut and the silhouette. But I figured that this would be kind of neat for y'all to see what the actual process is of it all. So, yeah, it's light fabrics only for this. Well, you can use light fabrics like light pink, light yellow, light blue, but the problem is if you use any color other than white, it's going to show pink through like your grays, or where they're supposed to be white, it will be pink. So it will change the color of your image. So definitely recommended for white garments or white items in general, because the way that a lot of the things that come to be die subbed on, because we have some other things like these koozies are made to be die subbed on. They have a white panel. We have some golf towels. You can die sub on this side, and those are white. You can do cups as well. Oh, let me show you this. This is one we did a long time ago while that's still heating. But this is die sub on this. You can put this through the dishwasher and it's never going to lose its vibrancy. So we did this back whenever the sign business was still Go Sign and Graphics. So this is, how many years now?
15.
This is about 15 years old. So you can see it's been through the dishwasher and it still looks great. This is one that we were playing with our old die sub printer, and the technology has just improved. But I mean, you can see we're going to do tutorials on stuff like that as well. We want to expand the tutorials to be able to encompass all areas of what you may decide to do as far as your business goes. So whether it be die sub, direct to garments, screen printing, we want to be able to include all of those things for you as well, so that way you can grow your business as we grow ours. Hopefully that's makes sense. Where's the heat press at? 246. Okay, we'll stop the recording right here for now, and then in a couple of minutes when the heat press is heated up, we will come back and show you the full process. About that, but it was taking so long it seemed like to heat the heat press up, and I didn't want it to feel like I was just jibber jabbering on, so it's like, well, we'll stop it here and then restart it. Which the heat press is now pretty much fully heated up. It's at 368, which is hot enough to set the image. So we're gonna go ahead and start it, and as you can see, the timer is set for 55 seconds. So we're using parchment paper. You can use butcher paper, parchment paper, same kind of thing. It keeps it where that's where the ink goes. If it does shadow, it doesn't get all over your heat press, because as I said, it turns the ink into a gas. which is really, really weird, but it works and it's kind of cool. But yeah, no, we have lots of things to sample and try out for it. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And let me know what kind of tutorials you want to see, because we are having a whole lot of fun with this. Okay, so 2 and 1. Okay. Now, whenever you do this, it is very important to lift it in one smooth motion. But you saw what the print looked like before we put that on there, and look how nice and vibrant that is. And it is in the shirt, so you can wash it, you can dry it, and this is not going to come off. So remember, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below what tutorials you're excited to see. I can tell you for sure this week's crafting for Disney is going to be a Toy Story design, since the new Toy Story 4 is coming out this week. Other than that, tomorrow don't forget to check us out for our live video, which is live at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, as long as YouTube's working. Don't forget to check us out on all of our social medias, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. But I guess that's it for today, so we will see you on the next one. Bye.